Welcome to Trionic 7, or as we call it at home, everyone gets their own Saab 9.5 wagon, simply because they're awesome. That's my red 2002 Saab 9.5 Aero, and that's Anna's 2006 Saab 9.5 Vector. And I recently introduced you to the name of this car, Laxen. In this video I'll be replacing the blinkers on my car. Don't mind the dirt, I washed it the other day and then drove once to work and back again, and now it looks like this. That's Swedish winter highways for you. We put a lot of salt on the roads. These instructions will apply to Saab 9.5s model year 2002 to 2005. The 2006 and onwards have a completely different integrated blinkers, and the 98 to 01 blinkers also are a bit different. You will see that the headlights are quite worn. I've tried polishing them without any luck so far. I haven't given up yet though. But the blinkers are also very scratched. If you look closely you can see a lot of marks, and these ones I cannot repair, so I'll have to replace them. Now I'm not going to replace them with the standard factory blinkers. I'm going to do something else. You know, in the car modding community you always want to do something different. I actually find it slightly hilarious that people in the US often opt for the EU-spec headlights, which means the blank headlights with no yellows in them. I'm gonna do the opposite, so I'm definitely guilty of this type of thing. We're actually gonna install aftermarket US-spec blinkers, which means they have a yellow part here. So how do you like to see an unboxing video? First of its kind on Trionic 7. Yeah, of course you want to see it. So these are the two US-spec aftermarket blinkers. Let's see what's inside. Here's the first one. This is gonna be the left. It's hard to do this with the gloves on. It's a cold day today. And this will be the right one. So as always, I buy my parts with my own money. I'm not sponsored by anyone, but I did purchase them from Speed Parts, and I do not know the manufacturer, but I know they are aftermarket. I'm pretty sure that the stock Saab blinkers are made by Vallejo, but these are supposed to be made from another manufacturer. So I don't care at all for the feature with the yellow position lights. I will only be switching over the actual blinker light itself from the old modules. You might have seen one of my older videos when I did an upgrade to the blinkers, a reinforcement so that they don't fall off while driving. The problem is that the 2002 to 2005 model year blinkers are very easy to remove. So Saab had to make an addition to them, a small metal spring that you install to make them much harder to remove. Also today is a cold winter day, which means that the plastic will be much harder and more brittle than normal. So I have to be slightly careful. But essentially it's just one plastic clip. You have to find it on the inside, push it down, and then pull the blinker out. Next you remove the connector. Here's the blinker. Again, it's just held in by one plastic clip, this one, and I reinforced it with this metal spring. We will transfer this clip and the bulb to the aftermarket blinkers. Right, so time to transfer all the stuff from the old blinkers to the new blinkers. First the little spring. And then the actual bulb. And installing. Wow, what a nice shiny surface. Such a difference from the old 14-year-old blinker units. Alright, I've been trying for a few minutes to get this little spring clip to fit on top of the aftermarket clip, but I'm not sure if they fit. They seem to be cast in a slightly different way than the stock blinkers. So I'll go without these springs for a little while and do some more research. If you know if these clips fit over the blinkers, please let me know so down in the comments, because I don't want to risk having the blinkers break loose on highway speeds and then mess up my front end of the paint job. So the right blinker remains. Take it out. Oh, it's beautiful. And put the bulb in. Like this. And apparently they only fit in one way, so don't worry about messing it up. Time to reinstall. Begin with the connector. It's a usual Saab connector, just pull it together with a red tab, and if you put it together the right way, you can snap it on and it will stay snug. Time for the final moment. Line up all the plastic tabs and small stuff that need to fit and slide it in. Now that looks awesome. This is why I chose the US-Spec lights, because they really match the red paint. Gives a nice orange contrast, and I think it really lifts the look of the car. And that's the aftermarket US-Spec blinker install done. See the difference? Old, worn, scratched, even moisture contaminated blinkers versus the beautiful new shiny blinkers. There's one last step I want you to do before finishing. Again, I was talking about this treacherous plastic clip that doesn't always hold it in correctly, so be sure to give the blinker a long, hard tug out and pull quite hard for a few seconds to make sure it doesn't creep out. You really need to make sure that the plastic clip actually is snapped into place. Otherwise, the blinker might fall out on the most inopportune moment, and since it's still connected with the harness, it will actually jump around and scratch up your entire front bumper, front quarter panel and the hood. This has happened to too many people, so please avoid this. I will also do some more research into this metal clip to see if it actually fits on these new blinkers. To sum up, I'm really happy with this mod. It's not that expensive and it makes the car look much better. Of course, you can now see how bad the headlights are, but please note this is partially just because I have ice on them, not just because they're foggy. So that's yet another mod video from Trionic 7, and we are the YouTube channel for Saab enthusiasts. Stay tuned for more videos. If you haven't subscribed to us yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. We're also on social media, Google+, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit and Instagram. Please post your comments and questions below, and I'll see you in the next Saab video. Bye bye.